Welcome to Vegas Circle Podcast with your hosts, Paki and Chris. We are people who are passionate about business, success, and culture, and this is our platform to showcase the people in our city who make it happen. On today's podcast, we're going to be diving into the world of professional sports betting, exploring the ins and outs, and how we can make some serious money.
Yeah.
Please join us in welcoming the face of sports betting. We got Mazi VS, man. So thanks for joining the circle, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. No problem, man.
So shout out to G6, man. We got to let him know he in the room, man.
Oh,
put
G6,
this together.
man. That's my guy, man. You already know. He make everything happen. Shout out to my guy, G6.
Friend of the show. I think he was on our pod maybe about 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely been keeping tabs on him, and I appreciate him connecting us. But let's jump right in, man. So you sports betting king, man.
Yes, sir.
Been in. How long have you actually been sports betting?
I've been sports betting, I say professionally, for maybe 7-8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
So I don't know nothing about
Really?
sports betting
Okay,
at all.
yeah,
Like I don't
yeah.
sports
You don't
bet
even
when
watch
I-
football, to tell you something.
Really?
I'll
Okay.
be honest with you. So like
Busy man.
you know what it was. So like when I moved here in Vegas in 2007. So I've been here 17 years.
Okay.
But I had made like this in my mind, like I didn't want to learn how to gamble when I came here.
Smart man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that was literally
You know
in
what's
my
so
mind.
crazy? I didn't even gamble before I moved here.
Oh, really?
I didn't play nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nah,
Did you
I
learn
did
when
little
you got here?
cards here and there, but I pretty much started gambling seriously when I moved to Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Is that because just the lights, the glitz, the glamour?
No,
or is
it
that-
wasn't even that. I was just hanging around people who were doing it, so I just did it and then took it to a whole nother level.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. So let's talk about this Mazi Picks, right? So Mazi Picks is technically your company, right?
That's my company. Yeah.
So that's how you help people
Correct.
consult with them, pretty much a whole menu of products.
Correct, yeah.
You probably walk us through that. So like
Yeah, pretty much. Mazi Picks. That's pretty much like my sports consulting business. So pretty
Okay.
much, I pretty much just give people the winners. We won today. We had the Astros today. We won today. So
Okay.
that was
Okay.
my exclusive player day. So that was a good day.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I got different package VIP clients. I got exclusive clients. So if you're a smaller player looking to build up a bankroll, VIP plays off of you. If you're a bigger player, you're not looking to build up a bankroll. You got a big bankroll looking to slam like my best player today. That's my exclusive player. So I got different package for all different types of bankrolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like what are they betting, right? Are they betting
Whatever,
from
whatever,
they have in their
whatever I
budget?
give them, pretty much whatever I
Okay.
give them.
Okay.
So pretty much I have I give them a bankroll system where most people don't follow it. They bet whatever they want to bet.
Okay.
So I still give it out just where you can't blame me.
Okay.
So I still give out a bankroll management system, but most people just bet how they want to bet.
That's what's up.
What's
Yeah.
the difference? How do you find these picks, right? Is it insight? Is it how you feeling about it? Is there a lot of work that goes into studying it?
Yeah. Well, now I've been doing it so long every day. Now I could pretty much wake up 10, 15, 20 minutes and know what game I'm that's gonna be my big game for the day.
Got it.
So we on a nice little run right now. I just had a big game. I just dropped the day in the life on YouTube. So yeah, we had a big game. It was maybe last week. Had a huge game. We had the Red Sox. They was playing the Rangers, and the Red Sox was the underdog. It was +3. It was plus 107. At Circa, it was plus 105 at Caesars, and I had 300,000 on that game, so it won 317,000 profit. Yeah,
$300,000 on
yeah.
that.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I posted the ticket on my social
That's
media.
crazy.
Yeah, 370. That was a big game.
That's scary.
Yeah, and they started the game down 2-0.
Oh, man.
So
you
but
double
yeah.
up in the after that? Once you start getting down, you're like, oh, man, I'm still feeling this.
Nah, it was a lot of money already on it.
Yeah.
So that was a big game. That was a big game. But I liked the pitcher, and even though he was a losing pitcher, he pitched good against the Rangers. So and then the Rangers pitcher, had a better record, but he wasn't that good. So you got to really know the pitch, because sometimes in baseball, especially you'll have a pitcher, he might have a losing record, but he pitched good against that particular team. So yeah, it's just all those things I do. Yeah.
It kind of the funding, right? Is it the business model, or this is your money you're out there putting on the line? Is it people investing in you?
Oh no, I have no. Man, I wish I had invested. No, this is all my money. Yeah,
interesting,
all my money. So pretty much the only thing people they just pay me for the plays, but me betting, that's all of me.
that's
Yeah,
scary.
they ain't. I wish I had. A lot of people ask me that though. I wish I never had an investor. Never.
Yeah.
I wish I had. I'm jealous of people who do have it.
I gotta ask, right? I would lose my mind watching that game
I
to be able
couldn't
to
watch
see.
it. I have to come back and see it later.
Do you have a lot of patience? Are you?
I've been doing it for so long, man. So
Okay.
yeah, I honestly, that's kind of not even my biggest. I over $2 million on the Super Bowl. Like they don't let you bet that much, like on a regular game, but like Super Bowl, there's so much money coming in, they let you slam whatever you want to slam. So I like Super Bowl just because they will let you bet. Like if you want to bet huge, they'll let you get it in on the Super Bowl.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, because do they have limits on what you can bet?
Yeah.
Obviously, these casinos are in there making money.
Yeah, they have limits. Yeah, they have limits. I mean, I'm pretty much banned from MGM. Like they don't want to even take my place no more. I literally that's in the new day in life too. I went up there trying
any MGM resort.
Yeah, that's like
Bellagio, Aria. None of them don't even want to take. They won't take my bets at all.
Why though?
Because I spanked them too much, man.
That's what we're talking
I
about
spanked
earlier.
them.
Okay.
So now, I mean, I still got online accounts. So I got like 9 different online accounts, and then I got like if I really just need to bet in Vegas, it's a couple of books that'll still let me get some action in. But yeah, so they will limit you, ban you if you win. It happens. So I was a non-believer at first. People used to tell me that like, you don't skip. I said I don't ban you because they would let me get action in so frequently. But yeah, I got that email one day and
it says it's a done deal.
It is. They don't. Yeah.
So is that kind of the model then? You really have to get a lot of accounts. So once you become a great bettor, the whole goal at that point is like I need to get 15, 20, 100 accounts so I can spread it out.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You just need the more the merrier. Yeah, the more the merrier. Yeah.
The first time I had ever heard about was Dana White, right? I heard Dana White talking about being banned from different casinos. And I'm like, what's the point? But it's because you're winning so much. That's what Chris was sharing with me. So.
Yeah, I bet with Dana before. We gambled one night. We was at Red Rock one night. It was like maybe like a month or two ago. Okay. And he don't really do too much sports. He's more like blackjack and black like table games. But he put some big money down though, like 100, 200,000 on just like on hands. So I mean,
you don't gamble the table games and things like that.
Not big money, just for fun. Like I got some friends in town. We just hanging out in the casinos. I might put a little bit on it, but honestly, man, the table game they got too much of an edge. Just like you gonna get smoked. Simple.
Yeah, that's the reason why they $1 billion resorts.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So like, when did you know you were good? Like when? So 7 years or so, you got into professional gambling. But like, when did you know you were good? Like where you're like, okay, people need to listen to me.
When I first started betting and I had like I only moved to Vegas. I had like $50,000 and pretty much
Where'd you move from?
I was in Atlanta when I moved from to Vegas. But and pretty much I had turned like a $50,000 bankroll to like 300,000 and like literally, man, it was like when I was like maybe just a few days, maybe like a week, 4 or 5 days, and and after that I was pretty much hooked because I have never seen $300,000 just like that. So yeah,
and because you like sports always? Like you always been a sports fan?
Yeah, I always been a sports fan, played sports since I was like 4 years old. So I always been into sports and I always watch sports. Like I'm really a sports head. I don't really watch too much TV. Like I don't watch episodes of Power or none of that. I just pretty much watch sports. So
I literally was gonna be my next question. Like you literally studying it all. You must have it at your
I
house.
just watch it.
TVs.
I just watch. Yeah, I got a lot of TVs over sports, but I just watch it, man. And like I really just study it and. Once you watch it and you know it and you just study it 24/7, you're gonna get good at it. Okay. So yeah.
And how important are the lines? Like when you're really trying.
The lines tell you everything. See, a lot of people think it's that. See, that's smart. You said that. See, the lines tell you everything. Like the lines tell you everything. That's the money. Yeah. So if you know how to read the lines, you know how to make money. So I could look at the lines. Like literally, I don't really look at the games. But like sometimes I look at the pictures and stuff like that. But if I like the picture and I look at the line, like they had a better prime example when I bet that big money on the Red Sox. They had the better pitcher, the Rangers, the better pitcher, and they was a low line. They were like minus 125. So I'm like, hold up, they got a better pitcher and they only minus 125. So that helped me, even though I love the other pitcher on the losing pitcher, but you got a losing pitcher on the mound and you got a better pitcher, but they only minus 125. So yeah, it's just
are you the person that watches those lines? Because I have a buddy of mine and he has like a screen with like 3 screens on. He just watches like a ticker all day long.
Yeah, I don't watch it like that, but I just wake up and just look at the lines, and I can just look at the lines and just tell like some fish about this. Yeah.
So do you feel like back in the day, like more Michael Jordan, right?
Okay.
For example, right? Big gambler.
Yeah.
We've all heard the stories, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like people will give up the game because they see certain lines on there? Do you think there's a behind the scenes setup where like for sure, okay, they gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up for sure because there's too much money on the line for this particular game.
Like it's a setup?
Like it's a setup. Yeah, like it's a setup. Yeah.
Like, do I think a game may be rigged? What you
for being rigged.
No. Because
Okay.
honestly, sportsbooks don't care enough to rig it because they just want money coming
They
in
do
on
the
both
middle,
sides.
right? Like they're
As long as the money come in on both sides, that's all the sportsbook care about. They're not fixing the lines. They're not fixing the games. Like no, but as long as money come in on both sides, that's all the sportsbook care about. They don't care about if a team win or lose. As long as they got money coming in on both sides, they good. They gonna make money.
Like, don't they make the money in the middle? Like, so the difference between the line and what the losing team and the winning team is betting, they make the money in the middle, the separation.
What do you mean?
Like, because isn't there like a spread difference?
Yeah, it's a
between
spread.
the
Yeah,
two different.
yeah. That's why
losses?
they want money to come in on both sides. That's why if you see a line move, I mean the sports book and the line makers are tricky, man. They'll have it where they would literally, if they need money to come in on another team, let's say a team come in and their favorite minus 160 and they know they're gonna win, they'll drop that line down and make you think that okay, money's coming in on the opposite team when it's really not, but they just want people to come bet that team. As long as the money come in on both sides, that's all the sportsbook care about.
What's like your favorite sport? Do you look at like boxing and UFC and stuff like that, or you look
Yeah,
at just strictly football, basketball?
Yeah, I like all sports. Personally, I like all sports like to watch. Like I'm like boxing, UFC, all sports. But the bet, I like boxing is kind of hard to bet boxing because the lines be so outrageous.
That's what I
So
was gonna
yeah,
ask you
so
about
they had like you might like Terrence Crawford. I think he was like minus 2,000. So you probably I put $2,000 and win $100. So it's like,
It's
it's
pointless.
nothing.
Yeah.
But I like UFC. I'm real good at UFC. We had some big UFC cards this year. Hockey, I love hockey. I love NFL. I love baseball. Those are my top sports. Hockey and NFL and baseball. Baseball is everyday money. NHL, when it starts, is everyday money. But NFL, everybody loves to bet football.
Sure.
So, football is when everybody want to bet. Super Bowl, it's NFL right around the corner. So, we about to slam
Sure.
it, yeah.
What about college? Right? You looking at college sports too, or just strictly professional?
I love college basketball more than I like watching both, but as far as betting, I like betting college basketball a little bit better than college football. College football is a little tough.
Okay.
Like it's a little tough. So
Maybe like 50 win by 50, and you're like, what the heck
yeah,
is
like the spreads are
51?
high, and you got the dude might have broke up with his girlfriend, and they still ain't professionals, man.
That's
so
hilarious.
they might they go through they go through a little different stuff in college. So it's I don't feel comfortable putting $200,000-300,000 on a college student, man. Like
Wow,
And the more popular the sport, like football, are those lines just a lot tighter than maybe an unpopular sport? Like,
well, the lines are not really much tighter, but the lines are like when NFL, when it's like a little bit more popular, like it's kind of good because the sports will let you get more money on those games. So in more popular sports, like as far as like NFL, they will let you get some big money on NFL games because, like I said, money's coming on both sides.
That makes sense.
So as long as the money coming on both sides, it's all the sports will care about. Because they gonna make money.
Do you set yourself up, like I'm a big budget person. Obviously, I ain't spending $200,000-300,000, but do you set yourself up like, okay, I got a certain budget I'm gonna spend today, like that's it?
As far as
like money, putting money aside to bet.
Yeah, no matter how big your bankroll, you could be a billionaire. You still gotta
Have a budget.
You still gotta have a budget because when you bet, especially $200-300, you could lose. Let's say you putting 4 games, you're down $1 million that quick, just off 4 games. So you gotta have a bankroll. Bankroll management is really more important than winning.
Okay.
So manage your bankroll. You got to manage your bankroll. Like especially if you're a smaller player, you got the smaller the bankroll, the more you got to manage. But no matter what your bankroll is, if it's $1,000 to $1 million, you still got to manage it. No matter it's no in between.
And are you betting every day, or is it like you wait till you get a good feeling for a game?
I bet even if I'm like, do I bet 300? No, not every day, but when I have a game that I really really love, I hammer. So I'm pretty much betting something every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So like, how do you so somebody that's not as knowledgeable, like what? Let's say I'm looking at a game, right?
Okay.
How are you price strategizing? Like, okay, maybe I put 50,000 on this, 200 on this, 300,000 on this. Like, how do you know
when to go big?
Like when to go big.
It's just really, man. It's just like when
You can
honestly
feel it, or
you can feel it, and then like when everything lines up, like I have a little strategy. Like when everything lines up, when all my angles lines up, and it's just everything's just perfect. It's kind of I don't want to go too much details,
of course,
but
yeah.
once everything lines up, that's when I'm going big today.
Yeah.
And, I'm starting to see a lot more pop up as arbitrage. Are you familiar with the gambling arbitrage?
No, what's that?
It's where you are playing the lines. Like, say I go to Circa and my line's 105, and I go to
yeah.
and I'm playing the middle. So I'll bet 2,000, I may win $90, but it's a guaranteed $90.
I never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Whole thing
Arbitrage,
now.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah,
No.
it's pretty interesting. But you see, it's a guaranteed 90, but you're not making a ton. You have to bet 5,000 and 5,000, but you're only going to get $150.
Got it. But it's an automatic win.
You're automatic win as long as you're betting at two different casinos and they offset each other.
Got it. Okay.
As long as the line shifts are a little.
Oh, okay.
off.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of similar to like not really. I don't know because like at the lines were different when I went to the Circa. Then when I went to the Caesar's Palace, it was like
because they'll drop them a lot, right? You go to one and Circa's -6. You go over here, it's -3.
Yeah, they
so
will.
now you're playing the difference on both sides and you're arbitraging the two against each other essentially.
That's crazy. I never heard of that one. That's crazy.
I never heard that either. That's crazy.
I'm starting to see more and more in
learn.
Vegas. Like it's been pretty interesting to be honest.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of work because you're watching, like I said, those lines all day long, like a stock market.
Yeah.
It seems like sports betting has gotten so big. I don't even know what the pots are, probably internationally, but how does it work in Vegas, right? Like we have DraftKings here, but DraftKings, you can't bet at a DraftKings, right? That's strictly online, right? Or,
DraftKings, do Vegas have DraftKings?
Well, their corporate office is here, but you can't bet.
Yeah, you can't bet on DraftKings here. You can't bet DraftKings. I don't think they have a FanDuel, which I do love FanDuel because I go to New York a lot.
Okay.
So I love FanDuel. I love the way they have their sports book. I love their lines. I love their own line. I love everything about FanDuel. So shout out to FanDuel. I smack them when I go to New York.
Okay.
But shout out to they're in Jersey.
They have a FanDuel sports book here at one of the Fremont casinos.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember which one.
Okay.
One
I
of
didn't
the
know
ones.
that. Okay.
So when you're doing your bets, right, you can bet online plus
Casino.
in the casino.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to bet on two games, like I want to bet on whoever it is, the Raiders or whatever it is, I can bet online a amount, bet in the casino,
Correct.
and it might be different, whatever you call lines of it, where you can get paid more, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the lines, you got to shop lines, but sometimes the lines do be different.
Okay.
So you might get like let's say you might have one game at the casinos, it might be, let's say -130. Then you going online, it might be -125. So the lines usually are pretty much almost the same, but it might be a little off. Which a -130 and a -125. That's a big difference. So
But you're betting the big numbers like that.
yeah, exactly. It's a big difference. Yeah.
Do you prefer like a money line spread or a point spread?
A money line, it's just in baseball, I usually I like money lines. Like either like I really don't like like you got a lot of people I like underdogs in baseball a lot too. Because underdogs win every day. I mean, literally you look at the lines today and just see how many underdogs probably hit. But I like underdogs in baseball. But to answer your question, I like money lines.
Yeah.
In when it comes to baseball, it just depends on the sports too. Money lines in baseball, but I like spreads when it comes to NFL.
That makes sense. Yeah, because the money lines, you have more potential for a bigger win, right? Because if you're betting on underdogs, you're more likely to.
Yeah, if you just
to
bet
pay
the
a
straight
little
money
bit more.
line, yeah. Because if you bet the spread on the underdog, which they got to win by a certain amount, you just win like -110. So you put $100, that wins like $90. So yeah. But then if you would have went with the underdog, just win outright, $100 might win like $200-300. So yeah, I love underdogs, man. That's how you really win in sports betting. You really. When I first started sports, that's why I can always tell like a beginner sports bettor or handicapper, like they always bet the favorites. Like that's what I did the same thing when I first started. I was betting favorites. Find out the favorites. Oh, he's -200. They pose to win. Oh man, you'll get smoked like that. But I've been doing it so long. The value, the money is in the underdogs. Like they win all the time. So if underdogs,
sense,
you gotta find those underdogs. Yeah.
You make me want to gamble, man. I swear to God.
Even with the big Super Bowl win, that was an underdog.
Oh yeah, very true.
Yeah, the
you're
Chiefs,
right.
and I'm
Okay.
a diehard Niners fan.
Yeah.
And I was at the Super
you
Bowl.
bet on the Chiefs?
I bet on the Chiefs. Wow. Yeah, and I'm a diehard Niners fan, but I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes. Like he different. So yeah, and they was underdogs too. Like I think I did too. It was like plus money. Yeah.
So can you like watch a game live and just be calm if you got $300,000 on the
when it's
game?
winning.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's hard to watch.
Yeah, when it's winning. Yeah, if it's winning. Yeah, I've watched. I go to a lot of games I have money on.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I think I would sit at home. I don't think I could be there. I'll probably break something.
I went to a game I had some big money on, and it didn't go the way I wanted. I think I had like 100,000. Oh man, I remember that night. I had 100,000. It was on the Vegas Knights hockey game, and they posted me. It was a line I don't even bet like big lines. Like it was a -210, which I'm thinking like, okay, this -210. I'm going to the game. Let me just throw 100 on. I threw 100,000 on it, and I think it was when I was -210. So it's probably gonna win like I think maybe like 50. I forgot what 60,000, maybe 40, 50, 60,000, something like that. And to make a long story short, I went to the game. It was a blowout loser from the start. Literally, they was playing the Vancouver Canucks, and I think this is like 2-3 years ago. So Canucks they sucked that year. So they supposed to blow them out. I think Vegas Knights was like hot. Supposed to blow them.
Or win the Stanley Cup.
Think they did, and they supposed to blow them out. So I went to the game. I get there first. So I'm like 5 minutes later, he already down 5-0. I'm like, what? How they scored 5? It was a blowout loser. So yeah,
broke some glass out there. Y'all probably got arrested. Yeah, there's no way.
But I like going to some of the games that honestly, I've been doing for, like I said, I've been doing for so long. So it really like honestly, I don't really like Yeah.
But even that moment, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me because I'm not a huge game like Paki, but that moment where you're like, there, I just lost 100, like contemplate it and think for a second. Hit that pit in your stomach, like
nah, because I know it's a tomorrow.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tomorrow. But like the biggest mistake you can make when you do lose money is just bet a random game that's coming on later. So let's say that game was like 4:00. Let's say I lose 100, and let's say it's another game come on at 7. Most people, the first imps, let me see what game.
Yeah, sure. Let me double up, try to make it back.
See, that's what a lot of people biggest mistake. Don't chase a loss. Like the next day, come back. It's 90% chance you'll have a better outlook on the tomorrow's game. Yeah,
I can see just from talking with you, very disciplined, huh?
Yeah.
I can tell you very strategic, very disciplined.
Yeah.
But like, who's like mentorship's big for me, coaching things like that. Are there people in your ear that are like, nah, don't do that.
I've never been lucky to have nobody in my ear, man.
Really? Okay.
Never. Like I've never been lucky to have somebody. I mean, I have my mom and dad, but they're not like business as far as like they don't know about my business, so they can't really give me too much, constructive criticism about my business. So I talk to them about personal things, but like I never had nobody like business, to teach me. Nah, never. Yeah, never. It was just I wish I did.
But the money you making, you probably hire somebody to mentor you and say, look, I need you to show me what to do with this money.
Yeah.
What's like the ultimate goal then, right? Because is gambling something you do for the rest of your life? That's got to be nerve-wracking and stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful. I mean, even if I'm not gambling, I still can do the sports consulting business. So I do that. I do a couple of little investments. I do music for fun.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah, I got a little.
You actually an artist, or you make music? Produce,
yeah, I do. I'm an artist. I guess you could say I'm an artist.
Okay.
Like I said, it's not something I'm really like trying to like. But hey, if it works, it works. It's just something I do just for fun. So I got a new song right now I'm dropping with Jim Jones.
Do you really? Okay,
yeah, I got a song with Jim Jones called Capo. Yeah. He knows. He knows something.
I lived in the East Coast for a while, so I know.
I know. East Coast. Yeah. So I got a song with Jim Jones. We did it in New York like 2 weeks ago. So I'm letting it go. It comes out on August 16th. On all platforms, Mazi is featuring Jim Jones. Take all bets. So yeah,
that's fire, man. Yeah, how you connect with him? Jim is a beast, man.
Yeah, Jim a beast, man. Like I've been a fan. Honestly, I've been a fan of Dipset since whatever since young, and I was really a huge fan of Cameron at first.
Cam's here, right?
Yeah, Cam's here. Yeah,
and him, Mace. Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie. Over the years, I think Jim got better than Cam.
Rapping wise. So I just thought like honestly that's
like
a tough debate, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a tough debate.
I've just been a big fan of them. So I we linked up my boy Mike, he pretty much, got me in the studio with Heat Makers. I'm pretty sure Heat Makers. Course, yeah. And Jim was there that night and we talked. They already knew who I was. They, the guy was like, oh, he's a sports band guy, whatever. So they knew who I was. So we chopped it up. I told him, yeah, we're gonna do a song tomorrow. We did a song. The rest is history.
That's what's up.
We're shooting a video out there in New York. I shot half of the video out here. Then I'm shooting another half in Harlem. We're gonna shoot it by this week.
Man, I was just in New York.
Yeah.
I absolutely love New York. We just took my kids to the Brooklyn Museum and did Alicia Keys and their museum with Swiss Beats.
What part of New York? What part?
So we stayed in Manhattan, but we went all around. Brooklyn.
What part are you from?
Oh no. I'm originally from Chicago.
Oh,
but
Chicago.
I lived in New England for like 10 years.
Oh,
my parents lived in Boston. So.
Okay, dope. Yeah.
But I know a lot of people in New York.
Yeah, I love New York too. It's a vibe. Every time.
It's a straight up.
You got a good culture over there. I feel like every time
so
you go
much
there,
culture.
you feel it.
You feel it.
Yeah.
As soon as you get there,
I already know you get that.
You damn near feel like you.
Yeah.
As soon like you get there, it's just like you could get a whole new swag.
Yeah, I'm already ready to go do stuff. Like I've been living my whole life.
I love
as soon as you get off the plane, it makes you feel like you're literally supposed to do something. It keeps your energy up, and you realize that's why everybody got to have 20 jobs when they live there.
I love it. Yes, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful city. 100%. Yeah.
Let's talk about branding a little bit, right? You built an amazing brand.
Appreciate that.
Right? YouTube now, you're building up your YouTube with the following and the vlogs and all of that stuff. What's your take on like the new influencers? Organically, they're building, and I notice you've organically built where you're doing the day in the life, which a lot of people really like,
Correct.
right? What's your perspective on that, on the new influencer and what you should show and what you should not show?
I feel like it just depends on what you're branding. It just really depends on what you're branding. I feel like, honestly, like, I mean, you just gotta know what you're branding, and I mean, I feel like if you're an artist, I feel like you have no limits. I feel like I feel you can't have no limits.
Yeah.
You can't be scared to show this. You can't be scared. You just gotta go all out. Honestly, you can't have. If you're like nervous, don't be an influencer. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice. If you're really serious about being an influencer, you can't have no filter. You just gotta do what you want to do.
Yeah,
those are the ones who pop. Like if you're like nervous, I'm scared, or this, man, you just gotta go all out and just be prepared and simple. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, the most successful ones you said make their own lane, right? Like that's what me people intrigued about it. Like you can't just be following.
Yeah, you got and honestly, you can't buy a following. You know what I'm saying? You can buy fake followers. You know
I love you talking about this.
But you can't buy a following, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with fake followers, people are gonna know when you post that these aren't real. Like you didn't engage. You can't buy engagement, bro. So it's like honestly, like you just gotta organically build it. You just gotta be you, and whoever gonna like it, like it. Whoever ain't, you gotta enjoy the haters, enjoy the positive comments, and you love the negatives too. Enjoy it all, man.
Mazi, you don't know how much I'm happy you just said that right now because my wife and we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
We've been building this for 6 years, right? 2018, and that was something we were looking at. We've never bought followers, never did that because people are gonna feel your energy.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel that you're real, and it's so funny. Like Chris originally from Detroit, I'm originally from Chicago, and that was one of the biggest things. Is like, how do we build the culture and or not build the culture, show the culture of Vegas, organically. And if we did that, we're not fake people, so we got to show like the real, right? And people can see that. So I'm happy you said that, man, because people know. I mean, they see the engagement, they see what's real.
Yeah.
So where do you think it goes, man? Because Instagram is starting to lose a lot of its algorithms.
You think so?
I don't know. I keep hearing a lot of different stuff, man.
Yeah.
I hear a lot.
My girl says a lot. She tell me all the time, like, because like she'll tell me all the time, like, Instagram is gonna be going in for me anyway. Like, so I guess like TikTok is
TikTok's the one. That's what everybody's talking about now.
As they say, TikTok is the one. Okay, they say it's easier to go viral on that. Which I'm not gonna lie. I just posted a video. I did a video. It got like my highest video got like 6 million views on there, and it did it quick. Yeah, and I literally just posted like a little vlog of my day in the life from YouTube. It did like 170,000 like one day.
Damn.
So
I don't know how they
TikTok,
spread it around, but they
me neither. I don't know how it works, but it works. It works. Like TikTok is good. So yeah, follow
they
me
say
TikTok.
That's gonna cancel, right? And
there's a possibility because the government's trying to ban it. But they're gonna if they do they're gonna sell it to somebody else like a Microsoft.
But I don't think TikTok going nowhere.
Yeah, TikTok ain't going
nowhere. I don't think it is. It's too. I mean, people music wise, right? I mean, if people getting paid off music just for coming out with a whatever dance or whatever it is.
Yeah, the TikTok dance. Yeah, it's big.
Amazon will probably buy TikTok.
Probably right.
So Instagram is losing some of its
juice. I mean, that's what you see, right? You feel like it doesn't have the same pop as it was, and the reason why I say that is if you see the CEO of Instagram coming on to talk about it, there's obviously got to be a problem, right? Because he's doing videos of, hey, you should try this, you should try that. So obviously people have complained a lot about it, or why would you be on your Instagram talking about it, right? So there's got to be a problem,
makes sense.
But I don't know, I like it. I like it because it's easy enough. He likes Facebook.
I'm Facebook. I'm a news guy.
I can't stand Facebook.
I'm old soul. I'm watching read my news articles and
it took me a minute. I think I had everything except for Facebook for a long time. I got a Facebook now, but yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, just piggybacking about like with the Mazi picks, like, do you consult with them like face to face, or calls, or how do you consult with them? Is it more just getting the picks, or is it
they just sign up and I give them the picks if they they need anything. I have a customer support team, so
you have a what? I'm sorry,
a customer support team.
Okay.
So yeah, they need like any, I guess, further help or information.
That's what I was getting. How can you spread your time?
They only really need help when they losing. That's all. When they winning, nobody needs to talk. That's why I like winning. Winning just make everything easier.
Yeah.
When you're winning, nobody got questions. Nobody asking you nothing. The comments are coming in great.
Okay.
Everything's just
they're telling their friends.
Oh my God, it's great.
Everybody's energy's up when you win.
Everybody's energy's up. Usually people want to talk and say something when you lose it. So long as you But I have a customer support team who helps me out. So everything is pretty much simple. I got my, I'm on WAP.com, and that pretty much that's how you view my plays, and you sign up there. And once you sign up, you just follow instructions and you get in my chat. Simple.
Yeah. So what would you say to somebody like just simple? They coming to Vegas this weekend, right? What would you suggest to them to do if they wanted to spend, let's say $1,000? I want to try to come up like everybody wants to do when they come to Vegas. What would you share with them? Just one simple tip.
Just follow me on Instagram, Mazis.
I knew you go say that. I knew you go say that. That was too much of a setup.
Just follow me.
Yeah,
pretty much simple. Just follow me and I'll get you right. I mean, that's honestly, I have people who just come to Vegas just to gamble.
Particular. Okay.
Simple. Just to sports bet with me.
Yeah.
So they come to Vegas, they just to sports bet with me, and that's pretty much the only reason they come to Vegas. Just to sports bet. So
where do you see the future of Vegas going, man? You enjoying it out here? You like the growth and you like what's happening?
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm honestly, man, I'm looking just to have I love Vegas. I always have a space here, but I don't know. I think I want to move to New York. Just to
really?
Man. I want to move out there. So I've been looking at some spots.
Okay.
Like I want like a penthouse or something out there. But I like Vegas, man. Vegas is cool. I've been out here for so long though. How long you been out here?
17 now.
Yeah, I've been here.
But
10.
this is like home for me now. I hated it when I first moved.
For real?
I didn't like it at all.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nah, I like it. I love it. Yeah.
I like Vegas though, man. Vegas is it's one thing about Vegas is one thing I do love about Vegas is a growing city. It's always some new coming. It's a money city. It's the only city you really can like come and maybe have $20 in your pocket and leave out with $1,000. It's the only city you can do that. Yeah. I like it. It's a pretty much safe city.
I agree.
I like Vegas. It's a clean city.
It's very clean. Yeah,
it's a clean city, and the casinos are clean. They know how to treat you in Vegas for the most part. Vegas is a good city. It's a good city. I love Vegas. Yeah.
But see, wait till you go to New York and get with that cold, man. That's why I'm on the
cold.
West Coast.
I don't mind the cold.
You don't?
Nah, I love the cold too.
See, I'm from Chicago, and I do not.
I go to the cold. I go to Aspens every winter.
Do you really?
I love the cold. Yeah.
Did you grow up? Where'd you grow up though?
I grew up in like Birmingham, and I grew up in Atlanta, so I'm used to all like 4 seasons. But I could deal with the cold. Just layer up. You got to know how to deal with the cold. Some people girls don't know how to deal with the cold.
Maybe because we shoveled and dealt with.
Yeah, the shovel.
You can't be cute in the cold.
No, but it'll be fine.
You got to remember, man. Like, and I'll just go rabbit hole real quick. Is when you had to deal with shoveling and waking up.
Chicago is different.
And New England. New England's horrible.
I think that's colder than New York.
Well,
I think you're right.
Chicago's colder, but New England gets more snow. Like that Boston, New Hampshire, Maine.
Because I've been in Chicago when
it
was
horrible.
like, I went out there, it was probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I went out there, it was literally the winter, and it was literally like windy. Mm-hmm. That's a whole different type of cold.
It was
windy.
In Michigan too. Michigan's horrible.
Detroit's
negative 13, negative 10.
Yeah, that was some cold. Yeah, that was cold. Yeah.
Shoveling snow in negative 10 degree weather is not a good experience.
Everyone, it's crazy. Yeah.
But how do you like the networking in Vegas? That's the biggest piece that I'm seeing, man. Is
really?
The networking is amazing here.
I think the networking is good. I mean, honestly, I think it need more. Like, I think it need more. Like, it need more. Like when I go, all right, it's like this. When I go to New York, when I go to Miami and places like that, literally, bro, it's so much content being created. Like I went to Miami, boom. I'm going to the jeweler, boom. Hey, this is Ziv the watch guy, and he's recording me. I walk out of there, another guy's recording me. Literally, I did 3 different people social media platforms when I got when I was in Miami. Boom. Then I go to New York. Boom. You got this person, jewelers. You got these. I'm meeting so many different people, and I'm doing so many different platforms. Vegas needs that. Like literally, you can walk to Vegas and you don't get no content.
I never see that.
Yeah, Vegas need more like content creators. and like pretty people that like are doing it, because there's so much about Vegas people don't know about, man. And like people just think Vegas is a strip. Like you tell people, like people are so stupid. Like you'll tell people like I live in Vegas. Y'all got grocery stores there? Like, bro, yeah, man. Bro, like, like if people are that stupid though. But they, but it's just like if you don't show them, they don't know, So I think Vegas need more content creators. So if you're a content creator, start creating some content in Vegas, man. Do something, man. Show the strip, show something, man. Like we need more content creators. But I think the networking is cool, but it need more social media content creators. Which I see a few though. I see a few people like they'll show like the different things, and I love it. I like content creators, man.
You're seeing more about like restaurants and stuff.
I see that. Yeah.
About not so much nothing else. Like really, it's just restaurants or gambling.
Yeah,
really
gambling.
It.
Yeah.
You think it's because like people like, for example, we're so close to Hollywood and LA, right? Where TMZ and you got everybody in your face, whereas feel like when you come to Vegas, people can relax a little bit more and the camera's not so much in their face. That maybe that they feel like, you know what I mean? You could just move a little bit different.
They don't want to share their experience as much. Maybe
that might be true. That might be true too. That might be true.
I think that should be the reason why it should be more.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like you gonna catch like in LA and different places, people gonna be like on their P's and Q's.
True.
But like when they come to Vegas, man, bro, everybody is open and bro, you'll see everybody, bro. Like
passed out on the street.
Yeah, passed out. Like so. I mean, I think it should be more. Like Vegas need more content creators.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I like that perspective, man. You breaking down the branding and everything. For business advice, right? Like I know, or maybe not so much business advice, man. So what would you share for somebody that maybe, because you work for yourself.
Correct.
What would you share for them what they should do if, they want to go work for themselves? What's one tip or nugget for them that they might be thinking about, jumping into that lane?
I think, man, if you want to work for yourself, pretty much just do it. Don't ask nobody for no advice. Just do it, man. Don't ask nobody, do you think this is going to work? Don't ask nobody nothing. Just do it. Don't even ask your mama nothing. Just go do it. And at the end of the day, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
Simple. Don't ask nobody nothing. Just do it. Like study it and just go full throttle. Simple. Like because you ask people, their advice, good luck.
That's
so,
real.
Yeah, just do it. Simple, man. Just do it.
Yeah,
Simple.
that's real.
Yeah.
Okay. We always talk about restaurants, man, in Vegas, man.
Okay,
where are you eating at? What's one gym? Because I really want to know, because you spend a lot of money, man.
Yeah, man, this one thing about Vegas, too.
They got amazing food.
And
I'm a big foodie. That's why I want to know where are you eating at, whether it's high-end or hole in the wall.
I'll give you a few spots I like.
Okay.
Let me get I'll give you a few spots. I like if you want to go to like some high, I like, of course, Carbone at Aria. The Carbone is fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to my guy over there. They take care of me over there every time.
That's an Aria.
I like that's an Aria. I like if you want to go to a steakhouse, you want to get the good feel. You want to feel like you maybe like you want to say you into mobsters and you like John Gotti, go to Golden Steer.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to we had Amanda on the show. The owners will go to Steer.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
love
to them.
it. I love it. That's
great
dope.
food.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, great food.
I like Golden Steer. What else I like? I like if you want to go to like a good sushi spot. I'm gonna give you a good sushi spot in Vegas. If you want to go to Sushi Fever.
Man, this dude, Sushi Fever is my favorite
Sushi
sushi
Fever is
spot.
fire. OMG
on
roll.
Sahara.
I get the OMG roll.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, we in. We in on that. That's three solid ones.
I
haven't been to any of those.
I think we just went there today.
Sushi Fever is fire. So I hated sushi. My wife.
I hated sushi too.
Couldn't stand sushi.
And I'm my first. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hated sushi. And my wife, and shout out to my guy Alan Kirkwood that brought me to Sushi Fever. He put us on to that. And that's one of my favorite spots.
Check that out.
And nobody ever brought that up, so that's great. So we had to show them some love, man.
Yeah, so
go to Steer. You said Carbone, Sushi Fever.
Yeah, that's I like. Oh yeah, those. Yeah, if you want some sushi there, and that's some good spots to go to.
Okay, that's three great ones, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to leave us out on, man? We forgot to ask you at all.
Nothing, man. If you follow me on Instagram at Mazivs, Mazivs. Follow me on TikTok, Mazivs. I got a new song coming with Jim Jones. Take All Bets. It's dropping August 16th on all platforms. We're shooting a video. That's gonna be an absolute banger. Shout out to my guys at Vegas Circle.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, we here, man. Mazi Picks.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for the love, man. Thanks for sitting down with us, and shout out to G6 for connecting us, man.
Shout out to my guy G6, man. Yes, sir.
And check us out at VegasCircle.com, man. Appreciate you, man.
My
all
man.
love, man.
Love.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
That's good, man.